Alright, what's going on everybody? This is Dragon Ninja here with you for another unboxing video. Came pretty soon after the last one. Got quite a selection here going on. The new one came in pretty darn quick, so I think I might end up having to sell a few figures or just boxing them up because I'm running out of space. Also, I definitely need to get some money together and probably get a better display case. I say probably, but I really want to because let's face it, yeah, I need larger space, and if I'm getting all these nicer statues as well instead of just the regular PVC stuff I had been getting with the anime characters, having a nicer display case is kind of a necessity. Anyway, so today for you we have Ayane from Multiverse Studios, which they have the license currently for the statues made for Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. As you can see here, up there on the top shelf, I actually have the Ryu Hayabusa, which is in the same line. And so there are a few variations of that Ryu Hayabusa. I got the standard variation with his dragon sword. But now they put out Ayane. So here it is. Pretty big box. I was pretty late on the order list, so I did not get a super small number. I got number 450. 450 out of 500. Now, if I remember right, the Hayabusa had quite a bit of assembly to it, so we'll get to it. It'll probably take a little longer than what happened with the Amaterasu of Okami. Alright, so here we go. Comes again, just like the Ryu Hayabusa did. Comes with a nice little poster that's of the figure itself, with some instructions on assembly. Yeah, definitely a lot more assembly required than with the Okami, with Amaterasu. So first, let's figure out how to get all the tape off here. Right on. Yeah, quite a lot of assembly. Holy cow. I wish I was good at video editing. Then I wouldn't have to deal with all this dead time in between. Don't wanna pull on this plastic too much, otherwise I'm gonna break stuff. So we'll cut it a little bit here. Right on. So right now we have a fairly detailed, just body going on, headless, way in there. Let's start with the instructions off the bat, huh? Oh, the instructions start with the base. I'm putting the... So here's the base. It's really similar to Ryu Hayabusa's. Going with all the dismemberment and chopping people up. There's a lot of places here to put both the character as well as some more body pieces. So what do we got? We got a chopped up torso somewhere around here, as the instructions say. So here you go, chopped up torso. And that's gonna go, man, that big hole up. So that's gonna go there. And we got a leg. It's literally just a leg. No foot or anything. So that's gonna go kind of here. Oh, that's not the leg, that's an arm. My apologies, that was the arm, so that's going right there. Luckily they have the little tabs here in the base and on the parts are different sizes and shapes, so you can't mess it up. We've got a chopped up head. There's brain. Left side of the head there. So that's gonna go right here. There you go. Chopped up head. They really went to town a little bit more with the body pieces in this one than they did with the the Ryu Hayabusa, I do like how right here they put a golden scarab. Those are collectibles that you can pick up in the game. Actually, I don't know if they have any golden. They don't have golden scarabs in the second one. They just have regular scarabs. But the scarabs in the third one, in the one this is licensed for, is actually what unlocks for you the trials, the little challenge rooms. Okay, and the last thing we need is the leg. That's not the leg. Where's our leg? Oh, here it is. Right on. So there you go. That looks a little bit more leg-like. Still no foot, just the shin area. Shin, knee, and some of the quad. That will go right there. Alright, so our base is pretty much complete here. Got ourselves the arm, leg, torso, and head chopped up. And now we're going to get to insert Ayane's left foot into the remaining indentation on the base closest to the golden scarab. They even mentioned it in the instructions. So you need her left foot. I was trying to put the right foot in. I was wrong. And then the right foot into the other hole. So here we go. Right on, right on. What's next? Put the right foot in, which I just did. Kind of putting the head on. Here's Ayane head. It is not one that just goes sitting on the base. She's not the chopped up person in this display. So this is actually magnetic, so you don't have to worry about pushing it in all hard and trying to destroy things. So there you go. Alright. Got a bunch of kunai and stuff. So this is one thing that I thought was really cool, that was really detailed in the Ryu Hayabusa. And now it's here again in Ayane's. But there's a ton of miniature like kunai. Here, let me take them out of the bag. So I got the Ryu Hayabusa before I started doing like streams and YouTube uploads and things like that. So there's no unboxing video like that. But here you go. There's a bunch of like shuriken and things, kunai, to place in little slots throughout the base, so it looks like an intense battle ensued. So that goes in various places. There's a couple that go on the torso. Let's see, a couple kunai in the torso. A shuriken by her right, by her right foot. But I don't know where that slot is. Oh, there it is. We in there, boys. It's kind of near the chopped up leg. Another one for the back by the golden scarab. I got two more kunai. They go off on the side. Alright, so here we go. Now you can see the kunai there in the body, off on the side, and the one by the golden scarab and one for the back on the other side by that chopped up leg. So it looks like a nice battle just occurred, which obviously it did. Those chopped up limbs are still fresh, still bleeding. So now, the last few things is just a few things to put on Ayane herself. She's got her, let's see, it's going to have me start with the scabbards for her blades. So here you go. Nice little scabbards. Put those on the side of her body. They're both symmetrical, so, or not symmetrical, excuse me, but the tabs are the same, but because they're curved blades, you kind of know where they go. So it's not too bad. Then we have her kunai sheaths. These are the staple of hers, is her special kunais. She has exploding incendiary kunais, all of hers are, I've got that nice little flower purple pinwheel, purple flower pinwheel there on the top. So that's something that's been indicative of her, kind of a symbol of hers throughout her entire series. This one actually has 2 different tabs, so they'll fit in their respective slots. So there's Ayane now. Got the scabbards, and then rotate around to the back. You got the kunai. Almost there, getting there. Now we're going to put on the little butterfly wings. This is a special suit. Since this is Ninja Gaiden 3, this was a costume, her base costume, regular costume, beginning at the beginning of the game and throughout. There's a few others you could unlock, like her classic purple butterfly one from the Dead or Alive series. But because this is a Ninja Gaiden 3 statue, it makes sense that they use this costume. So these are gonna... Okay, so which one's which? Which one's left and which one's right? I'm gonna guess that this one is the left one. So it looks like they go in here in her back. There's tab slots with some really long skinny pinholes for each of these. So looks like they'll stay in. Looks like they learned their lesson from the Ryu Hayabusa statue. That's one thing that kind of bugged me about Ryu Hayabusa. I think I put these in the wrong ones, maybe. The Ryu Hayabusa, the problem with Ryu Hayabusa that I have is that the scarf is not very solid. Okay, so that was right. So it comes out pretty easily, and it's just the indentations they made for it, or the little slots. They don't hold it very well. But this one looks like they learned their lesson. They gave it those long pins, and not try and just hide it up in the scarf. So there you go. There's that. And last but not least, of course, obviously she's in position here, swinging something, and that would be her blades. Her dual wakizashi blades. So let's put those in now. And she holds them with the blade facing away from her thumbs. Not the other way around. She holds them both that way. She doesn't like do one with the blade facing with her thumb. They're both facing on her pinky side. So there you go. And there you have it. And just like the Ryu Hayabusa, this one also lights up, I believe. It's got a cable at least. So that leads me to believe. So the Ryu Hayabusa, it's not the Hayabusa himself, but the base has lights on it that kind of give it a nice little display lighting. So let's see if we can't put this on here. Alright, we gotta find where the plug-in's at without dropping anything. Here we go. So it's right here on this side. I think that's a good place to put it because that's furthest away from whichever direction you'd be displaying this at. You won't really display with her facing away from whatever. Oh, so okay. So that's all it does. I didn't know that was it. So this one does not have any lights sitting around the base doing like a projection of light up at the figure. Instead, it lights up that golden scarab. It's kind of hard to see in between her legs there, right here. That's pretty nifty. I like that little touch. The display lighting wasn't super bright or super intensive on the what's it called? I can't pull it too far over to my left right now or to the left of the right of the screen right now because the cord is short and won't reach that far. But there you go. There you have it. So let me pull this out and give you one last little rotation. Yeah, so there you go. Have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ayane, given from Multiverse Studios in their licensed Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge line. Really awesome. Cool detail. If you notice here on her legs, like they've got the mesh there. Looks like the tabs don't show up too well. On her feet, looks like the tabs are kind of there. You can kind of see them. She doesn't sit perfectly, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But the tabs on the body parts are a little bit better, I think. As far as face, I give it a 3.5 out of 5 on the face. It's kind of hard because it's not really. I feel like anime faces on statues have gotten pretty decent so far, but because this isn't like an anime game or anything like that, these are CG models. It's a little bit different, but it's not too bad. I like it. With Ryu, obviously he had his mask on, so they didn't have to worry about that. But all this was this was with the shipping. I paid $340 for this, so pretty cool little addition to the collection. And I think I'm not going to be getting any more statues except for one more. I have one more on order, which is a Samus Various suit from Metroid Prime 2 Echoes from First 4 Figures coming. But after that, I'm not going to worry about getting anything more until I either sell a few or get some better display type cases. But anyway, there you guys have it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer what I can. And we'll catch you next time. Back to the Ninja Hideout we go.